Today on this episode of the Miami Geeks, we talk about the Xbox Series X pre-orders from Amazon might not arrive on the release date. We also talk about the Xbox Series X first look and how fast, powerful, and quiet it is. And apparently it looks like XCloud is going to be coming to the iOS very soon. Well, guys, all this and much more on the next episode of the Miami Geeks. Stay tuned. Yo, welcome back to a brand new episode of the Miami Geeks Weekly Updates, brought to you by digitalcracknetwork.com. I'm your host, Punisher305, and with me as always, old school gaming specialist, Uncle Willy.
Bruh, I don't mean to break with tradition and then break the format early, but I got some news here that it tickled me.
Oh, God.
It might just tickle you.
Okay, well, let's get down with the tickling then.
That's gross, but okay. You remember Farmville?
Farmville. Facebook Farmville?
Yes, Facebook Farmville.
Yeah, I remember. What happened?
It's still alive. But they're killing it.
No, seriously. You said news. What the fuck you mean?
Farmville is shutting down for good on December 31st.
I thought that shit was dead eons ago. What do you mean?
Evidently not. It's just like AOL. It's still alive.
Nah. I say this is fake news. This is fake news.
Well, the reason why it's dying is actually funny.
Oh, please. Carry on.
It's dying because it's a Flash game, and Adobe is ending Flash support. So if it wasn't for the fact that Adobe is ending Flash support, Farmville would still be alive into 2021.
Oh my God. And these fuckers didn't have a backup? You know, like, hey, in case the Flash goes down, should we do something else? Nah.
Wait, hold on. Time out.
Yeah. What? Okay.
You want this to keep going?
No. I thought they were dead a long time ago. But the thing is that, you know how us as technicians and gamers and stuff like that, we always have to have a backup plan, right? So how come then nobody think about, what happens if Flash dies? Can we just try to operate with something else? Because reasons?
No. Because they already made their money.
Oh,
Things
yeah.
been going on for 11 years.
That's a long fucking time for something that nobody thought they was still alive.
Right? If it were a child, it'd be in middle school. But I just thought you'd find that curious.
Fuck curious. What I think is this segment is brought to you by D2D. Use promo code MIAGeeks10 to save 10% on your next purchase order. That's MIAGeeks10. Or should I say MIAGEEKS10? You see, this is what happened when you break protocol. I forgot how to spell, Willy. Thanks.
No, it's your lack of education that did that.
Well, we went to the same school. What the hell are you talking about?
And who helped you graduate?
Yeah.
I stand by my previous comment.
I hate you. I hate you so much. Guys, to save 10%, make sure to go down to the descriptions, copy the promo code, click on the link, paste it on the shopping cart, and bam, that'd be 10% of whatever you want to buy from the store. And also, guys, in the description, we have timestamps, which pretty much includes all the stories that we're going to be bringing up and talking about. And if you just want to skip to that story or a couple stories that we have there, by all means, click on them. But if you want to listen to the whole podcast, that's even better for us. You get to hear our shenanigans, our antics, all the banter that we give back and forth, and also our opinions on some of the things that we're going to be talking about. And guys, as always, make sure to hit like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification button just to know when we come up with this amazing news, which is 3 times a week, 2 gaming podcasts and 1 movie podcast. And now, let's start with the show, guys. And I'm going to start it off already with something hot and heavy. No, Willy, stop. And it's the Xbox Series X pre-orders from Amazon might not even arrive on the release day. And I'm sure enough that that's putting everybody on pins and needles right now because of the fact that You guys pre-order for the X. You guys want it on the release date, but now Amazon is saying pretty much is not gonna be released on that day. Amazon's pretty much sending out emails letting all the customers know with the warning, letting them know that the Xbox Series X pre-orders that they purchased will not come on time. Willie, what are your thoughts on this execution by Amazon, being that they won't be able to deliver on time?
They do this often where they overbook something and then later on give excuses. I mean, I get it. You like money. We all like money. I like money.
I love money. Gotta love that fucking clip. But, okay, here's my thing though. They're sending all this out, and I'm here thinking it could probably be a spoof email, but Jeff Keighley pretty much sent out on his Twitter, and he put it out there like, hey, Amazon's not fucking around. They're not going to be delivering. You know, they're going to be late on this shit. So, I don't know. Like I personally feel if that was me in that situation, I'll feel pretty upset because you just want that system that day when it comes out in your hands. And I'm sure like let's say for instance Agent Joe, which I know he doesn't have a problem with it because he got a PS5, but if the PS5 did this to him, he would be vivid. He would be like spitting acid through his nose. The man would have had a shit fit.
You would have heard about it on the news.
Oh, no, literally, you would have had like this guy named Joe is on a rant. Yes. And then we will have to cover it because reasons.
So it would end up being a Florida man story and bring more shame upon us, but I would understand.
Oh my God, dude. Pero, you know, to have a Florida man story on Agent Joe, that would be a godsend.
No, it wouldn't. I don't want Joe to go through that. Listen, we have to agree, okay? All Florida man stories need to be centered away from South Florida. We don't need that. All right? The one time I saw a news report that talked about a Florida man story in South Florida, it was that dude that was dancing naked on the crane on I-95, and the guy filming him actually said the word "acere" out loud. It was on video, and this was carried nationwide. I live where that word is. I don't want that kind of stigma.
It's true. We don't want that garbage.
Listen, I want to go back to the simpler times when people thought that people in Miami only did coke. That's what I want.
Yeah.
Is that so much to ask?
No. I actually agree with you. Especially and not only that we did coke, that we celebrate with our pots and pans outside in the streets. Like we just did a couple, last night? For the heat. Tradition. That's true. Yeah, but that's what I want to be recognized for. We don't want to be recognized for Florida, man.
I want to find the guy that's on the bed of the F-350 hitting the muffler.
That guy, he's our guy.
That'll be my never-ending image from 2012.
That's
the guy on the back of the F-350 banging on a muffler. You, sir, are my hero.
He is the wind beneath our wings. I'll tell you that right now.
I don't know about all that.
But
and
still,
watch the guy and watch the guy goes on coke, which thereby proves my point.
You're absolutely right. Which now it comes to what I wanted to bring up for a topic of conversation with the guys. For anybody else that wants to comment down below, is how will you feel about this? Knowing that your system, your console, whatever you want to call it, Amazon pretty much had the whole pre-order dates and you're going to get it and whatnot and so forth. But now they're sending you an email saying, hey, you're not going to get on time. So now what? Like, how will that make you guys feel? Please comment down below. Let us know what you guys say, think, feel. We would love to have a conversation about it. And also, speaking about the Xbox Series X, Willie, you brought up an interesting article about how fast and powerful and quiet this machine is. Can you give us more of an explanation to it?
Yes. And Gadget did a write-up. I guess they got a sneak peek at the console itself, the Series X. And they said that they couldn't share everything that they found with the console, but they did share the fact that it is pretty fast. And not just with next gen games. They're talking about how previous games on the 3 platforms before also run pretty good. Evidently, the Series X is set up so that previous generation games will run on the Series X much faster, can be upscaled, and the majority of them will have HDR, which for people that have 4K TVs, that's a great thing. So again, Joe, I don't have one. But they were also saying that the one feature that they keep pushing, which is quick resume, is going to work pretty good on many of the games. I think the limit they said was 9, but not every game's going to have it. But still, quick resume, meaning you're replaying a game. Oh, I want to stop playing this game for a while because I want to play something else. Stop it. Go play something else. That other game's waiting for you. Okay, you're done with it. You want to go back to the first one? Boom, right away. That's pretty cool. Now, I saw it's not instant, but imagine leaving a game, going to play something else, and then switching back to the old game, and maximum 10 seconds you're waiting for it to start up again.
Oh no, that right there will be simply amazing. And the fact is, being that it's going to be a 10-second hit, just only waiting, that's phenomenal. But you're going to have a couple sticklers. 11 seconds. Wow. Dude.
Well, I mean, you're always going to have the person that is not satisfied with right away. They want it instant.
Mm-hmm.
One day we'll get to that point. But mind you, I'm talking about previous gen games. Games that are not optimized for the SSD that's in the Xbox Series X. They're still benefiting from this fast speed. And again, not every game is going to support it. The only game that they did note as not supporting quick resume is Firewatch.
Got it.
But they've tested Control, Don't Starve, Felix the Reaper, Resident Evil 7, Blair Witch, Untitled Goose Game, Fallout New Vegas, and Sunset Overdrive.
Jesus Christ.
Those are all the current gen games, and they all work. And it's expected that Xbox 360 games, at the very least, are going to have a similar boost. Now, mind you, this is Series X. They're saying that HDR support, doubling of frame rates, and some will actually hit true 4K. For the Series S, you got to scale it down because the hardware is not there. So maybe 1440.
But still, it's something. That's not bad.
Listen, from the start, I mentioned this once before. My friend, the one that wants to get a console for her son, this is going to be his first console. She gets a Series S because she doesn't need to have the physical version, and she gets it through All Access. She has 100 plus games available right at launch. Plus, she has 19 years worth of games that she could dig back on to see if she can find something that he wants to play.
That's like just a hefty amount for a kid. They're gonna be happy.
Mind you, okay, backwards compatibility means some of these games may not look as crisp as the newer ones. They'll be upscaled, but there's limits on what you can do. And some of those games might not either be interesting or be appropriate. I don't see her letting him play San Andreas.
I kind of doubt that part, yeah.
But the backwards compatibility thing is a huge boon for people looking to have, access to a pretty big library. I keep harping on it because to this day, Sony has still not explained how backwards compatibility is going to work on the PS5.
Yeah, they haven't said nothing, and it's still a mystery, which pisses me off.
The only thing that we know is that we're going to get access to a small number of games through PlayStation Plus.
I still call it shit. I still say it's shithole.
I dodged the bullet. That's all I got to say about that. If they would have said the PS5, if they were to say that the PS5 were to play every single console from the PS1 up with discs, I could just archive I have the PS2, 3, and 4 out right now. Just put them in the closet or put them up on display.
No, absolutely.
They didn't.
And it's not only that they didn't, they even finished it, dude. They haven't even fucking told anybody about it. You know, you have all these, you know, gamers like us and collectors that they're getting the physical disc drive one, thinking that most likely you might be able to play older games, not PS4. We're talking about 3, 2, and 1. But again, they haven't mentioned jack shit about that. And it kind of, and it bothers, to be honest. It does bother.
And to be honest, they haven't told us how the PS4 one is going to work.
Yeah. Which, again, another bother. Everybody was like, oh, it may be an update. Oh, it might be a software update for that to work or something. Nobody mentioned shit to like Xbox years later.
Xbox One does that to a degree with certain 360 games.
Okay.
But you pop the disc in, and it sees that you have the disc, and it says, "Oh yeah, let me download what I need in order to play this game." I did that with Ace Combat 6. I did that with Crackdown. I mean, the list is not extensive. I'm still mad at you, Xbox. I can't play Death Smiles.
How dare they?
Well, then again, I do need to fix the disc on my 360. I'm being lazy about it. But still,
we'll fix that.
It's a matter of principle. There's principalities.
But still, dude, I just think this whole thing with the Xbox, it's more fleshed out, even though they had some, you know, some problems in the beginning with explaining it, giving us those full details, and also the pre-order situation, which we both had it on both parties. Funny story.
But the pre-order situation will straighten itself out.
Of course it will.
As far as the Amazon one, I wouldn't be surprised if Sony comes up and says, you know what, yeah, all right, we'll see what we can do about covering, because Sony wants people happy, and Amazon wants people happy.
Of course they do.
Now, knowing Amazon, they'll go and say, oh, you're gonna give us more consoles? All right, let's open up more pre-orders that we can't fill, because Amazon.
Of course, you know.
Well, you know, as lowly plebeians, we can only do so much.
Indeed.
I ain't gonna do shit.
I just,
because I ain't buying it. But yeah,
I'm just kind of curious with also again with our viewers listening to this and just wondering what are their suggestive thoughts about this, you know, powerful Xbox that's actually quieter, faster, and all that good stuff. Which technically the PS5 is kind of in that same realm, but they really haven't said much, only with a couple of videos from eons ago. But I don't know. I just would like to know more or less the comments down below, what they think about it. And, you know, let's have a conversation about it.
I'd like to know which one of them actually got pre-orders for either.
You know what? Indeed, dude. We would love to know which one of you got the pre-order, and if you got that email. We would love to talk to you about that and see what's up. Great news, guys, for XCloud. Or should I say just for Apple? XCloud is coming to iOS, but that's according to rumors. An announcement about the XCloud coming to the iOS could be in the horizon, according to the recent rumors. Windows Central journalist Jez Corden has replied to the series of different tweets that seems to be suggestive about the fact that XCloud is coming to iOS. That's actually pretty cool, you know. iOS is finally getting a little up and up because they weren't getting a lot of love for nothing. Willy, being that, you know, you have a Microsoft console and then they had the XCloud, but they pretty much pushed a lot Samsung onto this and they didn't say shit about iOS. How would that, like, if you had an iOS, how would that make you feel being that this news came up like it's all suddenly now?
First I want to clarify something.
Yes.
No, it's not that that iOS is not getting love. Is that Apple's a jealous bitch? Oof. Because we discussed this before, and I mentioned it again when we talked about Luna this past Friday, and that's that iOS has this annoying habit of wanting to tell people, "Oh, you want your streaming service on iOS? Okay, you have to list each game individually in the App Store."
Interesting.
That was the thing that I was wondering about when Luna announced that it's going to be on iOS and not Android. How did they get past that? Maybe there's something in the works, and that's where these rumors are coming for as far as XCloud is concerned.
I don't know, dude. I'm just trying to think about it in that aspect. And I just think, I don't know, like, well, you did mention it, that their Xboxes are a bunch of greedy bitches. I mean, not Xbox, Apple, sorry, Microsoft. I mean that.
Oh, they're greedy too, but in a different way.
Yeah, they're greedy in the same.
So apologize to them.
I have to, being a host, I don't want to make mistakes like that, but I do want to clarify that iOS is pretty much a selfish bastards, to get individual games and all this and that. Dude, it's too much. But yeah, I just think it's just a bunch of hoopla, and let's see what's gonna happen next with this whole fucking XCloud and iOS thing. But I don't know, why can't they keep it simple like Android, or is there a little more to it though?
Apple, you have to remember something, that Apple owns the iOS platform. Yes, Google made the Android platform, but it's not the only phone manufacturer for Android. There's hundreds of other manufacturers. I won't say hundreds, but dozens of other manufacturers. You have your Samsungs, your LGs, your HTCs, and a bunch of other people. So Google only has limited control of the Android ecosystem, whereas Apple has full control over it. They have their own little they have their own little walled garden, and they want to dictate what comes in and what goes out. It's their right, it's their platform. But after a while, it gets kind of restrictive.
Yeah.
We all know about the fight that Apple's having now with Epic over the fact that Apple is so restrictive. Actually, so money grubbing, because they're talking about the percentages. 30% of all purchases go to Apple. Yeah. And that's what Epic is fighting. But it's Apple's platform. We made it,
but still,
you want in, you got to abide by our rules. Where that's going to go, we don't know. That one's still in court. But that's part of what's going on here. Okay, XCloud is going to iOS. Do they have to list each game separately, or is it going to be a central hub? Did Apple relent on that one? And did they relent on it because of Amazon? Like I said Friday, Apple's been accused of playing favorites with Amazon. We shall see.
Yeah, we'll see what happened, because only the future can tell us what's going to happen between iOS and all this shit. But there is one thing I do want to guarantee you, Willie, which I know you're going to be extremely happy or grateful, whatever way you look at it, is that Starfield leaked images are giving us a first look at Bethesda's space RPG. Can you tell us a little more about this game? Because I really never played it, Willie, and so we can get a little more insight about it.
There's nothing of it. Starfield's a new IP from Bethesda.
Okay.
They teased it 2 years ago at E3. 2 years ago or last year? I don't know. 2020 has been so long. I think 2020 itself is 3 years.
Yeah, you're right. It has that feel, dude.
I believe it was last year that they showed. All they did was show a little, hey, it exists. Nothing about it. Just space and the word Starfield. And people lost their minds because Bethesda. But I was interested in this because, one, I love space. I love space games. And two, if it's going to be an Elder Scrolls in space type of game, I'm 30,000% in.
Oh, no, I know you are.
And I'm now more interested because of the recent Microsoft purchase of ZeniMax, which owns Bethesda. So I'm wondering, this was 2 years ago, I'm wondering if Microsoft is going to put the exclusive tag on this one.
It's a possibility. It being as a new IP and whatnot, right?
It's a new IP. Starfield is a brand new IP.
I think they're gonna grab it. They're gonna really sink their teeth into that one really fast.
If I were Microsoft, listen, I'm not gonna sit there and tell Microsoft how to do their business. Y'all do your business the way you wanna. But you bought Bethesda, you can gain a massive advantage, even though I hate the practice of making the games at least timed exclusives. Console exclusives, because anything that goes on Xbox is going to go on PC. But at least a timed exclusive. There's money to be made there. and Xbox wants to cement their position as the platform to get this generation. And plus, I want to see Agent Joe's face turn 7 different colors at the same time, and not even rainbow colors, just like different shades of red.
No, you're gonna get that. And also, being that we're talking about this whole thing with Bethesda and whatnot, I also want to bring up a little something on the side, and it's pretty much Call of Duty related. Willie, I know that your interest in certain games from the last conversation we had.
You can still talk about it.
Okay. But guys,
you make it sound like I hate these games.
Well, you don't like losing either, but you know.
I don't hate the games. I hate the fact that I'm terrible at them, and so therefore I don't play them.
But still, there is still a little something there that you're like you hate the fact that you can't maneuver the characters certain right. But you know what? It's fine.
I can maneuver the characters straight into a wall or into gunfire. I'm really good at moving them to gunfire. I can actually catch the bullets with my body. All of them.
You are an amazing catcher. I should say that. You should play for the Florida Marlins.
No, I am the reverse Matrix. Like the way Neo dodges bullets, that's how I do to get in front of them.
Yeah, you're just the opposite. It's like in Kung Pao. We taught them the wrong things of Kung Fu.
Exactly. Exactly.
But still,
so if you want a bullet sponge for your team, hit me up.
You are the sponge of sponges. But then again, I'm not gonna lie, because I'm a huge sponge when it comes to Call of Duty. I fucking get hit with everything. Even when I least expect it, I get hit with everything.
Guys, this is a guy that goes into a Call of Duty multiplayer match with a shotgun saying, I'm going to run things.
Yeah.
All right? This isn't I'm going to say this for the 45th time. This isn't Fortnite.
I'm still going to take some heads with my shotgun.
Yeah, you are. You're going to take your own.
I don't care. They're going to go down and they're going to get hit hard.
You're going to be those dudes. You're going to be those dudes that blow off their own dicks.
I still don't see I don't see your logic into this, sir. Sorry. No.
The fact the fact that you don't 100% condemn what I just said tells me everything I need to know.
Well, then I'm gonna have to tell everybody what they need to know. Then, shall I? Yes, I shall.
Please do.
So, guys, being that you guys are huge Modern Warfare fans, Season 6 right now can be preloaded onto your PlayStation before it comes out. So the pre-order for Call of Duty Warzone 6 Season 6 is available right now until release tomorrow. So when you get a chance, listen to us, or in the middle of the podcast, by all means, download Season 6 already to your PlayStation as we speak, or Xbox and PC. Well, let me clarify that part. They haven't really said anything for Xbox or PC. They only said for PlayStation, oddly, but for sure, just check on Xbox and PC just in case if you could sideload already the Season 6 and be ready for tomorrow. But for PlayStation, you guys are all set. Speaking of my PlayStation, Yakuza Like a Dragon PS5 release date is set for March, 4 months after the other version. So the Yakuza Like a Dragon for PS5 release date has been revealed at last, and it will follow about 4 months after the others. Willie, I know you're a pretty big fan of this game. What does it mean that it's going to follow 4 months after the others?
Hey, first of all, hearing you say the word Yakuza hurts me.
I know it does. That's why I did it.
Harms my insides. It's Yakuza Like a Dragon. I have mixed thoughts about this game.
Tell me. Well, I already said that it's freaking with a baseball bat. You know, the wondrous baseball bat.
Listen, I love Yakuza. I love it. But this is it's not the Yakuza games from before. I mean, it's the same style of gameplay and all that. But I'm not playing as Kazuma. They're not even going to be in Kamurocho. This is going to be in a totally different section, starring someone else. And I know you're going to love this name. I should put it on a screen and have you read it.
I don't want to do it.
As a matter of fact, that's exactly what I'm going to do.
You
Ladies and gentlemen,
bitch.
I want to do this because I'm an evil person and nobody loves me. I want him to read this name. Please.
Why are you going to make me do this, Willie?
Because it's fun.
I fucking hate you.
I know. Go
What's
ahead.
his name?
It's right there. It's on the screen.
Are you talking about Ryu Ga Goku? Got Coke? Got Coke?
What are you reading?
The developer? Is that who I'm?
No. Look at the screen that I'm sharing.
Where are you?
I'm here. Where are you?
Oh, I don't know. Okay.
You don't see this? You don't see my screen share?
Oh, I see it now. It was so small, it was so tiny. I didn't see it. Ichiban Kasuga?
Okay, that wasn't terrible. Ichiban Kasuga.
Kasuga, okay.
So, yeah, this freaky haired dude is now the main protagonist. Fine, whatever. Okay. It can't be all Kazuma all the time, but Kazuma's awesome. Actually, that's not the thing that has some people up in arms. The thing that has some people up in arms is, yes, the PS5 game is coming out 4 months after the PS4 version, but your PS4 save will not transfer to the PS5. Meaning that if you bought the PS4 version to tide you over until the PS5 version comes out, you gotta start again. How about them apples?
No, that's some shit. That's some shit right there, dude. But
can they find a way to fix it?
It's possible, right?
It should be. I mean, they can figure it out. The developers should be able to figure it out. Am I talking out of my ass? 100%, because I'm not a game developer. But if you recall, last month, the developers of Control were saying, oh no, if you want to get the upgraded version of the game for PS5, you have to buy the ultimate version on PS4 because it's not possible for us to upgrade to PS5. And then accidentally turned on the feature and everybody was able to see that they could do it.
That's some shit. That is some shit.
Sometimes things are done just to fuck with you.
Just out of curiosity, you think it's a possibility that we can do the whole USB get all the data from your PS4 and transfer it to the PS5, and then maybe it could transfer that?
Don't know. Without knowing how PS4 saves are handled in PS5, I wouldn't be able to tell you.
It's still a thought, though. It's still a pretty good thought, just in case.
It is.
But my God, I can't believe that. So there's no way of jeez, it's pretty bad.
It's unfortunate, I would say.
It is.
For them, not for me. Because if I do buy Yakuza Like a Dragon, I'm buying it on PS4. I'm playing it on PS4. I'm most likely going to plat it on PS4. And when it comes out on PS5, the only thing I can hope for is that it's 2 different trophy lists. Because I'm a trophy whore. We've already mentioned this.
Oh, no, yeah. We got that like down packed. For sure. But yeah, I mean, all I could technically say right now is I could just say is fuck, man. I hope PlayStation pretty much gives us some sort of announcement letting us know what is the outcome and stuff like these type of datas and save points, and if we could transfer for whatever we have on the PS4 to the PS5, which I don't think it should be that difficult, but you never know. Everything seems to be a clusterfuck at least.
At the very least, I would think that the PS4 games that are backwards compatible with the PS5 would be able to read PS4 saves.
I agree.
So it might be a coding issue with the game itself. But again, I'm not a game developer, so I can't say these things definitively. What I will say is, God damn it, fucking Sony, tell us how backwards compatibility works.
I have a feeling they're gonna fucking announce it sometime soon, but like
I have a
they're gonna probably announce it like by the release date, right by November-ish, right there. when it's about to come out, they're gonna probably announce it. They're gonna say, "Oh yeah, guys, backwards compatibility works like this," and they're gonna say everything. And then the people that couldn't buy it are gonna go ape shit trying to get it for Black Friday and Christmas. That's what I have a
feeling that I am only one of 7 people on this planet that care about that, and my son happens to be one of the others.
Yeah,
maybe my daughter, because she has a PS4.
I'm actually curious about it as well. I need to know. But then again, this is our job. We do need to know all this shit so we can provide all the information out there for you guys. Because what would it be like not to have this type of information leaked out to you guys and kind of fleshed out for you guys can have a general idea of what the fuck it's going on out there with the PlayStation, Xbox, and anything like that. So all I could tell you is, we just gonna have to wait and see. But I still say somewhere around the week of November when it comes out, when it's about to come out, it's gonna drop and it's gonna say, "Oh yeah, guys, backwards compatibility works like this, like this, like this, and like this." And for those who have the physical drive, it's even 10 times better, like this, like this, like this. Watch.
And like I said, me and the 6 other people who care about this, including my son and maybe my daughter, are gonna be the ones saying, "Well, that's cool," and then go back to business.
Yeah.
I just looked real quick at the news and I saw that there's more evidence pointing towards a Need for Speed Hot Pursuit remaster. Yes. 100,000 times yes. Now, is it going to be Need for Speed Hot Pursuit the PS1 version or the PS3 version?
Son of a bitch. I don't know. Why you do this to me now?
Because the PS3 version's awesome.
Oh no, of course it is. But what I really want is Underground. Underground to me was phenomenal.
The Underground games were great, and that's the go-to for everybody. Yep. But Hot Pursuit's not even the one that I want remastered. The one that I want remastered is Most Wanted.
Oh, that'd be hot.
But Hot Pursuit is a very close second in my book, and then the Undergrounds.
Yeah. Well, fuck it, dude. I think that's fucking amazing news. Thank you for that. That's phenomenal, Willie.
Now, mind you, I have the games on the PS3.
Oh no, we know you do. We know you got everything. Yeah,
I already platted them. I do not have everything. I want you to know that I only have 819 games for the PS3.
Weak.
Including the Triad of Shame. The third one came in today.
What? You got the third?
I am now the proud owner of Barbie and Friends Puppy Rescue Thingy, Hannah Montana, and Monster High.
Just to let you guys know, he's not even joking.
3 games that I guarantee you that I will never play in my goddamn life, but I have them.
Yeah.
The moral of the story is that I'm not very good with my money.
Well, I don't want to argue, but well.
No, I'm right. Just admit it. I'm right. I could be saving the money for things that I can, help my grandchildren's future. But no, I'm buying Monster High on PS3.
Because reasons. That's what everybody has to understand.
Reasons. And I only have 3 reasons.
Yeah.
And as soon as I come up with them, I'll let you know. But the last one is definitely profit.
Guys, all I gotta tell you is thank you so much for joining us today on this podcast. And as always, this segment is brought to you by D2D. Use promo code MIAGeeks10 to save 10% on your next purchase order. That's MIAGEKS10. Everything's in the description down below. Copy, paste, save yourself 10. You know the drill. And guys, like always, make sure to hit like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification button just to know when we come with this amazing news, which is 3 times a week. 2 gaming, 1 movie podcast. All right, guys, and we'll see you in a couple days. Peace.